welcome to the Wiggly World Show Wednesday. This one is about how to look after a bearded dragon. I get lots of inquiries about what animals make the best pets, and lots of people wanting reptiles. And this one makes a brilliant pet. Now they do live for about 10 years on average, so they're quite an investment. There's lots of places though where you can get second-hand ones or pre-loved ones, because a lot of people get them not realizing how long they live, and then they have to give them up or sell them on. So I would recommend getting an older one. Beardie's typical setup, as you can see, there's lots of places to climb on and to hide and to shelter from the basking late if he doesn't want any more heat. Got some veg there, water bowl. I've put some sandpaper up on the wall where he tends to scratch to try and reduce the size of his claws without clipping them. And this one is the basking light, and that long one is the UV light. Now you can get all-in-one type light bulbs, but I've found they've not been terribly successful. So if you do have one that has UV light and heat, and your dragon starts getting a bit lethargic, not very interested in his food, I would question whether your bulb is giving out enough UV light. There's also a heat mat over there in the corner. That's for at night time. They're both on timers, so the heat mat's on a timer, the lights are on a different timer for daytime. And I've used newspaper and a bit of calci sand as the sort of bottom layer for my dragon. There's a debate about calci sand. If you do see your dragon eating it at all when he eats his food, or if he has problems going to the toilet, then just use newspaper, because they can, it's called impaction, it can be clogged up inside them and stop them going to the toilet. Because reptiles and amphibians can be quite sensitive to water and like different chemicals, you need to make sure that the water's been left to stand or boiled water. And if you leave our water in the UK to stand for a couple of hours, then it tends to be all the chloramines evaporate, so it tends to then be safe for all kinds of different animals. Bearded dragons really enjoy a bath, and if you want an extra added boost, you can put some calci powder in, and then that way, if they do drink some of the water, they're getting a good dose of calcium as well. And the water should be the same kind of temperature, well, a bit hotter than like baby's bath water, so you don't do them any damage, but you don't give them the chills either. Giving them a bath also helps with shedding. As you can see, he's shedding on his head at the moment, and it just moistens their skin a bit to make that a bit easier for them to get off, and also I think it helps with the itching somewhat as well. Thank you for joining us on another Wiggly World Wednesday, and if you do decide to get a bearded dragon, then I hope you get as much love from it as Rocco has given me. Thanks a lot.